Hey my baby girl, so you want to know how to get him to like you, how to get him to be into you and feel you and just want you in his world. Let's talk about it. Hey babes, it's Princess Leia. I'm back with another episode of Princess Empowers. Welcome back. So I know y'all catch my last video and I was definitely turned in that video, but today we're gonna be a little bit more calm, cool, and collected. I'm giving y'all a little bit of cute, you know, sexy. No, I'm not giving sexy. I'm not giving sexy at all. Not this video. Obviously, you know, I am in a successful relationship, so I just want to give y'all some tips as to how to really just get a man to just be into you. And I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds wild, but we're gonna get into some things that I personally experienced and how it could possibly help you and how it can apply to you in your life and in your relationship. Before we get to the video, I always want to express my gratitude to you guys on this channel because you are back, you are here, you are watching, you are in tune, and you are vibing with my content, and that means so much to me, you guys. I'm growing by the numbers and I really appreciate that, you guys. And I always just want to show that love to you guys because this is about y'all, this is for y'all. I'm not doing this for myself, even though I am going on my own personal journey. I am on my own personal confidence journey, my own personal healing journey. So I'm just sharing with you guys my experiences and what I've learned from experience and what has helped me in my life and in my journey of becoming my best self. So that's what this channel is all about. It's all about women empowerment. I'm empowering you to become your best self, and at the end of the day, crown your best self. At the end of each video, now I said in my last video I was gonna do something special going forward. Now I haven't purchased it just yet because I've been looking for the right one. You know, I'm big on just having the right one. I'm gonna crown a special princess or queen at the end of each video. If you comment below, if you comment and I read your comment in the last video and then into this video, you're basically being crowned. So like I said, we're crowning our best selves in 2024 and forevermore. You know, y'all know I always talk about empowering her. Empower her is one of my hashtags. But you know, my channel is all about crowning your best self. So I'm gonna have a crown that I'm gonna physically take and put on your head, but of course I can't put it on your head, girl, because your head too damn big. But no, for real, no, I can't put it on your head because you're not here with me. But I'm gonna have a crown that I have on my channel. I'm gonna personally pick out a comment from the comment section and I'm gonna crown you. Somebody will be crowned at the end of each video. So we are definitely literally crowning our best selves in 2024. I just want to see you guys engage more. I feel like what I'm giving y'all, I'm hoping that it's, you know, somewhat resonating with you and somewhat actually making an impact in y'all lives. Because if I'm not doing that, then what am I doing for real? Like for real, because girl, I could just keep on going with my life and not give a damn. But I do give a damn, so that's why I'm here. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead and do it below. Make sure you comment below, empower her, empower all of the ladies, all of my queens watching this video, and I will pick a very special lady, a very special gal to be crowned in my next video going forward. So yes, so we're gonna talk about, girl, how you get that man to like you, girl. So I want to share my personal story, okay? I'm not gonna get into detail, but I do want to share it just so y'all can see like how this all went down, because I know a lot of y'all are like, how you get a white man? How did you? And I don't think it matters what color the guy is or whatever you're trying to pursue, who they are or what kind of, how old they are. It don't really matter. It really just matters about you and how you present yourself to this particular person. Let's say specific person, okay? So here I am in Atlanta, just moved back to Atlanta, you know, focusing on me and my girls, my music career, and I was just really putting myself out there. You know, I knew what I wanted, I was focused, and people always tell me, and see, I don't really know this about myself, but I guess when you are a certain way, that's just how you are naturally. And I guess it just kind of goes into that dark feminine energy that a lot of us women have that we don't really realize we have around us. And I know for me, I get that from my mom, you know, because my mom, a lot of people say like, you know, she was very tough skinned, very tough woman. You know, she didn't really show too much emotion. She was just very like, you know, real. She was the realest, period. Yahweh rest her soul. My mom was the realest, period. I was really just in my element, just focused on, you know, me and what I was doing at the time. And here comes along Flo. You know, we was cool, we was kicking it, doing music together. I'm kind of skimming through the story because I don't want to focus too much on the details because that's not important. But I just want to say, like, originally when we first started out, it was business. It was strictly business. He was in a relationship. I was fresh out of a, you know, marriage with my girl's dad. I wasn't really focusing on being on nobody's body. Wasn't focused on nobody being on my body. I wasn't looking nobody's way. I was just completely 100% going into a journey of self-healing and self-love, and I just wanted it to be all about me, okay? After a while, you know, me and Flo created this bond where, you know, I would, you know, vent to him, he would vent to me. And we really got cool. It was really like some gang type stuff because our manager was also a friend and we all just kind of clicked. I was always talking to the manager. Me and him became almost best friends. It was a really good vibe between all of us as a whole. And, you know, we was just a part of a label that really was like family, and what still is family, honestly. Shout out to Lil Zane, shout out to Big D, the whole Money Making Music label. I had a grand old time being a part of that whole experience, and every time I go back home to Atlanta, it's always home. They always welcome me back with open arms. You know, I go see them. Zane is a brother, Big D's a brother, and the vibes has always been that way. So that's what it became. And eventually it was just like, you know, a situation had happened, and me and Flo just grew closer, you know, and it wasn't like I was into him or I was just trying to pursue him or be all up in his face or whatever the case may be. At the same time, I wasn't even playing hard to get. I was genuinely just chilling. Like, I was really chilling on some humbug type shit. Like, I was chilling. And he just became very attached to me. Like, he was very, and he could sit here and tell the same story the way I tell it. I'm not sugarcoating, I'm not capping. This is just what happened. He became very into me, and I really couldn't understand what it was that he wanted from me or why he was just so into me, like what it was that he just saw in me. But he just really expressed that a lot. Like, he was so into me. He just always gave me so much energy. He put in so much effort into just pursuing me as his girlfriend. And I just was like, no, you know, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? It's just not for me right now. You know, it's just, I just wasn't really, my mind mentally, I just wasn't in that space. He did wear on me, and I really was feeling his vibe. I was feeling his energy. And eventually it just kind of we became an item. Like I said, I didn't do anything to make him really like me. I was just really truly being my genuine self and focusing on what it was that I wanted to focus on. And I was not letting up off of that. But like I said, he was very persistent, very consistent, not letting up, not like he was on my body. Like, now I can't say that this will be the case in every situation, because in this case for y'all, it's a situation whereas you like this guy, but he's probably not paying you any attention or getting, you know, any type of play from him on that end or whatever the case may be. So let's actually talk about that. But I'm going to apply the same type of attitude that I had in my situation. We're going to apply it going forward into the situation for you, okay? So one thing that I can say that men don't like is a female that seems desperate. They don't want no girl that's just all on their body, because guess what? He's a man. If he looks good, there's plenty of other girls on his cock, okay? There's plenty of other girls that want his time. And a lot of times, most likely he has a girlfriend. He has a girl that's already taking up his time, that he's already occupied with. And he really just can't extend any more of his time to anybody else, okay? If that's the situation, which like I said, in a lot of cases it is. A lot of these guys are already out here. If they ain't got a girlfriend, they got several hoes. That's just the world that we live in. It's 2024, and a lot of guys don't want to be committed. A lot of people just, a lot of women these days don't want to be committed to nobody. So it's a different way that you have to approach it and how you have to apply yourself to the situation, but not applying too much pressure, okay? We're gonna focus on that. Like I said, don't be desperate. Your guy, your person is gonna come, and when he gets your attention, you're gonna know, okay, oh yeah, I like him. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of attractive guys out there, but we have to be real with ourselves. Sometimes you can look at a guy and be like, yeah, he got too much going on. I can tell he got hoes. I can tell he, you know, he ain't really like, you know, I don't need to even play with him because I'm gonna get messed up in that process. I don't even want to go that way. He's probably not going to give you too much attention unless he's like one of those hoe. If he a hoe, he definitely gonna. But a lot of times those kind of guys, all they want is one thing, and that's to smash and pass. And that's just gonna be that on that. And you'll never hear from him again, and you'll never see him again, and he's never gonna care about you, because a lot of times that's what men want. That's just what they want. We're talking about real men who have real goals, who are actively seeking another woman, somebody that you can really see fit into your life, somebody that you can bring him home to family, somebody that you can see around your children if you have children, somebody that can really fit into your world, your dynamic, okay? And let's just say he's just not giving you the attention that you want, or he's not as into you as you're into him, okay? We can't control what other people feel, what they think, but we can control how we portray ourselves as women, okay? Like I said, first of all, don't be a desperate woman. Don't be all up in that man's face. Don't hit him and text him every day. Give him a chance to grow on you. Give him a chance to, you know, want to be up on you. Because one thing about a man, it's okay for him to go and chase after however many women he wants to, but it's not cute when a woman does it. We look crazy when we do that, okay? Now, a lot of people say, oh, that's double standard. That's double standard. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still an image. It's still a look. We can sit up here and try to make excuses for it all we want to. At the end of the day, as women, in order to look like a woman of respect and honor, we have to play a certain role, you know? And sometimes we just got to kind of chill a little bit and be like, okay, yeah, I like him, but, you know, he'll be there. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, no, it's okay to introduce yourself, make yourself known. Hey, I'm here, I'm such and such, you know, make yourself known in the room. But don't do too much. Don't approach him with too much. You know, if he does have a lot of women, don't approach him like, oh, you talking to this girl, oh, you got hoes, huh? Oh, you da-da-da. Because now he's looking at you like, okay, like, first of all, you're doing too much. You all up in my business, you all trying to get up all up in my space, and I don't like that. Stay in your lane, and maybe we can talk, maybe we can chill, but for right now, you already got a red strike on you because you doing like you all up in my face, and I don't like that. Men do not like when you be all up in their junk, all up in their vibe, because they want to do what they want to do, period. Now, can you change that? Can you mold them into pulling them away from their hoes? Yes, but you have to be the woman that's worthy of doing that, right? First of all, you have to have something to bring to this table. It can't just be you cute, you a baddie, you whatever, and you just trying to get you a man that's gonna compliment you. No, you gotta be a baddie on business. You gotta stand on business. You gotta have a business. You gotta be about business. You gotta know something about business. You gotta have something to bring to this table, okay? Because a lot of times these guys that y'all are trying to go after, they're not trying to hear what you gotta say. But if you really about business and you standing on it, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see what you want. They're gonna see what the type of time you want. And a lot of times that is very attractive to men. Men love women who, you know, who can just take care of herself and stand on her own and be independent. Now, there are men who do like to take care of their woman, but at the same time, if you can't take care of yourself, baby, what am I here for? What you doing? You know, because that's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot of responsibility, and a lot of men ain't trying to do that. So this man, okay, he looking your way a little bit. He peeping you. You got style. You cute. You beautiful. Whatever the case may be. But he really trying to see what you about first. A lot of times men are quiet and they're very low key. They're not applying too much because they really just trying to see what you about. Now, like I said earlier in my video, if they're really doing a lot and all on your body, that's because all they want is your body. But we're not talking about them kind of men, because that's not the kind of man I want y'all to be attracted to you. I want y'all to attract a real man, somebody that's going to love you, cherish you, protect you, and really care for you and care about you, you know, and somebody that you can build with and grow and bond with, not some hoe, okay? Let's just leave him over there for now. Yeah, it's fun and it's cute, and if you want to be in that era, that's fine. But if that's what you want to be, then this ain't the video for you, babes, okay? I've always been about marriage. I'm currently engaged, so I haven't even been a free woman for a long time. I would say since I was a teenager. So I don't know what that is like. I don't know what experiencing that whole phase is like. I don't really know. I can't really speak on that. So that's why I'm speaking on what I know from experience as far as when it comes to meeting real men and having a real solid relationship with somebody, okay? So back to what I was saying. If you want him to be into you, you really just gotta shine. You gotta let your light shine. You have to be confident about yourself. Don't speak too much about yourself and what you have going on. Let him try to figure it out, because a lot of times when you give him too much, now he feel like he already got all the tea, so he's not into you. He's not asking you questions. He's not as interested as to figure out, oh, so what do you do? You know, where are you from? If you are, yeah, I'm from this and that. If you already coming out giving him all your tea, there's no reason for him to want to be into you, because you done gave him all that already. So off rip, starting out, you need to give him a reason to ask you questions. And your life should always be a mystery. You should never just give him too much. Let him, you know, want to know. Let him have an eager to want to get to know you, you know. And always look your best. Always look your best. Always smell your best. You always want to be attractive from the inside out. Mainly on the outside, because, you know, men love a nice looking woman. When you start off, you want to be looking good, smelling good. Always have good hygiene. And just step in the room as that girl. You know, however you're approaching him, just step in the room as that girl. Most likely you're gonna get his attention anyway. But if you're doing too much, baby, that's done. That's done and over with. You know, give him a little bit about yourself, but don't give him too much. Always give him a reason to want to come back for more. Even if you start to tell him a story about yourself, make it, you know, let it be the most interesting story in your life. Don't give him the whole story. Don't give him the whole story. Let him be like, dang, that's crazy. Oh, let him be into the story. Get him all the way through the story. And then, oh dang, I gotta go. I gotta talk to you about this later. You know what I'm saying? So then he like, damn, now he thinking about like, dang, I really want to know what happened with her. Like, I want to call her and figure out what happened with that story. That's just like watching a TV show and it's episodes, right? And in this episode, there's a cliffhanger at the end of the episode. Now you're like, damn, I can't wait till next week to this next episode come out. This next episode of Power where Tommy almost killed Ghost, but we don't know if he killed Ghost or not. We don't know if Ghost is still alive, but we gotta wait till next week to see. Like it's almost like that. And I use Power because that's one of my favorite shows or whatever. And you always got to leave him on a cliffhanger. Always want to make him come back for more. Do not give him too much. Do not give him too much. Us women, we feel like we got to, in order for us to secure our spot, we feel like we just got to go all in and just give them all. But that right there, that's the worst thing you can do. You know, that's almost just as worse as having sex with him on a first night. Because it's just like, dang, now we're going to talk, that's a whole nother topic. And you definitely don't want to do that. But that's almost just as worse. Because you done gave him all of your best self. You don't want to give him your best self yet. You want to gradually let him come into your world. Let him, you know, get a feel of who you are, whatever the case may be. But yeah, give him episodes, babes. Don't give him the full story. Don't give him the full scoop. Don't give him that full movie. And don't tell him what the end is yet. You keep him along. Keep him interested. Keep him engaged and wanting to know more about your story. You feel what I'm saying? Then he's gonna always think about that. He's gonna always be like, damn, I really, that's crazy. Like, she on my mind now because like, I remember she never told me what that story was, that the end of that story was. He's gonna keep you, trust me, he's gonna keep you in mind, okay? Next thing I wanna say is, don't be the one hitting him up all the time. Sis, I know you wanna talk to him. I know you want him on your line, babes, but don't be hitting that man up all the time. Now you look like every other girl that's in his phone. Everybody else trying to get his time. You over here, you chilling, you good, you vibing. You know what I'm saying? You doing your own big girl shit. You don't need him, right? You don't ever want to gotta think that you need him. Like, you don't ever want to do that, right? So he's over here like, damn, she the only one I ain't talked to today. If he got other girls. If not, he probably feeling a little lonely. He's probably like, dang, I haven't talked to her today. Like, let me check up on her. And now you start to get good morning texts every day. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when he send you them good morning texts, girl, you ain't got to respond every time now. You got to keep him on his toes. You got to keep him thinking like, damn, she really ain't text back. Like, I wonder what she got going on. Like, I really want to be in her world. Like, why isn't she letting me in? Like, why isn't, like, she is just so different from these other girls that I've known, that I've been through, that I've experienced. Like, she's just so different. And you are different because you're not giving him the time that he's used to having. You're not striking his ego like all these other girls are doing. You know what I'm saying? You being real patient and you taking it real slow. You know, you're not jumping all in with him. You're not. Because you know your self-worth, you know your value, and you know what you're looking for. Because guess what? The same time that you're allowing him to get to know you, you're getting to know him as well. When you do calls, schedule your calls. Don't just pick up the phone or allow him to call your phone anytime he wants to, or you just call his phone anytime. Schedule your calls. Be like, oh, well, today I have some stuff, so maybe we can schedule to talk, or maybe we can arrange to talk later? Question mark. What you doing later? Maybe we can talk later. I always say later because now he's waiting for later. He's like, oh, later coming. You know, he can't wait to talk to you because now he's anticipating for later. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Oh, she said 7 o'clock. Oh, I got 30 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? You're making him just, you're building up his excitement about you. You want this to be all about you, girl. And I love talking about this because I'm just the queen, I'm the princess, But you know, like, you want him to be excited to get to talk, to be able to talk to you. And now you done got on the phone. Let's talk about your conversation. You got on the phone, right? Hey, and when he call you, don't answer the first time. He like, damn, I thought she said 7 o'clock, darn. So he might call back again. He might text you, hey, I just called. You know, oh, my bad, babe. I was putting food in the oven, or I was doing something. I was, you know, finishing up some work. You have to always seem like you're busy, because he thinking like, you know, you want to let him know like you a businesswoman at the end of the day. You got things to do. You working on your success. Like, you a boss. You ain't just no girl just sitting around waiting on a phone call, you know? So then he's gonna be like, okay, cool. He's still gonna wait more. Then I gotta wait longer. So then you call back. He answers, you know. Okay, y'all talking about y'all day, whatever the case may be. I would say keep this conversation minimum at 15 minutes. Don't go no past 15 minutes, okay? Cut it off at 15 minutes. Like, oh, hey, babe, I got a phone call real quick. I'll call you right back, or can we talk tomorrow? You do not want to give him too much of your time, because the more you give him too much of your time, the more it's going to get boring and boring. Like I said, this is a string along of keeping him interested in you and wanting to get more. He could even ask a question. You could be like, oh, babe, hold that thought real quick. I'll call you right back. Hold that thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now he knows you are really that girl. You busy. You got other stuff going on. You got people calling your line. You got stuff going on in the background. You know, you are really that girl. You are really running a full operational lifestyle. Like, you got food cooking. You running your business on this side. You got business people calling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are that girl. You want him to know straight up, I'm that girl. Like, I'm not finna play with you. And even if he's on some lovey-dovey type of stuff, don't feed into it, babes. Don't fall into it. You know, you can laugh it all like, oh, that was so cute. You know what I'm saying? But be petty about it. Like, oh, you're so stupid. That's so cute. Don't be putting your sexy voice on, girl. Don't do that. That is not 2024, baby. The sexy voice ain't cute no more. Girl, you gotta stand on business, okay? Don't. Oh, yeah, babe. No, we're not doing that. Because now he think he got you and he don't. It's not that. It's never that easy. With us princesses and queens, it's never that easy, babes. You cannot give it that easy. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care what kind of job he working. Baby, this is his game. This is his game. Okay, I'm teaching y'all his game now, because I know the game. I know the game from the inside. I'm on the inside. I know how this works. I'm teaching y'all the game for y'all to win, to be one up. And it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. And it's going to be so like, it's not gonna hurt nobody, because y'all are not rushing the situation, you know. So let's talk about the first date. Ooh, you know, y'all talk about going out. He asked you out for dinner, whatever, and you be like, but when he asked you out for dinner, still act like you busy. Like, dang, I can't do it that day. Maybe the next day. Always take control. Don't ever let him tell you when the date gonna be, where the date, you know, he can set up the date where it's gonna be or whatever, but don't let him take too much control of the situation. But you want him to be creative. You want him to be romantic. Let him be the man that he wanna be, because, you know, we all love our romantic man now. But don't be all, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, all right, babes, I'll be there. Nope. It's, oh, dang, I can't do that time. Maybe can we do a different time? Or instead of Thursday, can we do Friday? Because I got something to do on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like, always make yourself seem more than what it is. And hell, sometimes a lot of us are actually busy. So don't accommodate. Do not, if you're already busy, babes, definitely don't accommodate. You want to keep staying on your schedule, staying on your success path, and letting him, you know, work around you. You know what I'm saying? You don't work around him, let him work around you. So yeah, so you get to this date, y'all talking, whatever the case may be, and I wouldn't say be rude, and definitely listen to what he's saying. Definitely give him some attention, give him some time, but still kind of be more like, okay, you know, be on your phone a little bit. Kind of be more like, talk to the people that's next to y'all. Talk to the waitresses. Show the other people around you some attention, so he can know, damn, what the fuck? Like, I'm really trying to get this girl attention. Like, she into everybody else, but you really into him though. But he just think, you know, just every now and then you're just kind of like tuning out a little bit. Like, oh, not while he's talking though, but maybe in some little moments you're just kind of like, oh yeah, hey, you know, just talking to everybody else around y'all. Girl, I swear to God, this is the way. Like, after this, I guarantee you he gonna call you. He gonna still be on your body. And then you can start kind of like getting things a little bit more steady, getting things a little bit more on track from there. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video. My camera's about to die, so I don't want to give y'all too much in one, like I said, episodes, babes. But I love y'all so much. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video, because I think I'm gonna make this a whole series, because girl, I got some tea for y'all. I got some tea, but I don't want to give it to y'all all in one. But I love y'all so much, and I hope you guys are, you know, taking this tea in and taking it home and embracing it and applying it. Comment below, empower her below if this video resonated with you, and let's empower all of our queens. And I will see y'all in my next video.